Again, our praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS Great Stone. Peace and salutation to you brothers who's pushing forward in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. This is Brother Aria from GMS Guyana. We know what another quick lesson. Right? Hey, draft is coming. Right? Draft is coming to the United States and a place near you. Right? Hey, all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kakadash once again. You know, hey, since I come into the truth, I've been hearing the apostles and elders, telling brothers and new brothers as they come in and think, hey, come out to the military. Right? Come out to the military. Don't try to be no police nor no soldier, because these profession is nothing but a trap, right? For Esau to put you jakes, on the front line, in the line of fire, to get killed, right? And as World War III, ramp up, guess what? A lot of you gonna be sent to the front line to battle. A lot of you gonna be sent to war, right? A lot of you gonna be killing this war too. You women like this one on the screen that join the force, join the army for benefit some money. Guess what? Now it's time for she go on the front line. And she can't refuse. You joining the army is you making a pledge to the government, a pledge to the system that that your body no longer belongs to you. It becomes property of the state. Just like how your money is marked property of the government of Guyana. When you join the army, you become property of the government of whatever country you're in. You become the property of the army. So a draft is coming. I was watching another video just now where the White House press secretary was asked a question. She said, yeah, maybe draft coming, because what America doing right now, they're picking a lot of wars. Right? They're saying they're going into Cuba when they finish with Iran and wherever. But hey, it is coming. World War III, is about to heighten. And we know the destruction not gonna come, the true destruction of America, not gonna come without the chip becoming mandatory. So we're just watching as it go. So you brothers keep reporting on wherever you find. And let me continue to push the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, so that those who could receive it, so that they receive it, right? What the scripture says in Isaiah, rise up ye women that are at ease, so hey, war is about to get more hectic. Right? It's about to get more hectic. There was a meeting a couple of days ago with the Americas, President Trump with some Caribbean leaders. Guyana was a part of it, Guyana and Trinidad. And Guyana and Trinidad is two, the governments for these two countries, two big puppets. Right? But the scripture says in Revelation 17, all nations have drunk the wine of our fornication. Right? So Guyana is a big part of that. Me personally think between Guyana and Trinidad between Guyana or Trinidad should be the first Caribbean country to start pushing the chip. because they kiss ass being America, kiss ass being Donald Trump, you know, and what if he do, right? So, yeah, this place is in a mess. Yeah, and may our Bashim Shai continue to fulfill these prophecies, man. You know, President of Guyana, Irfaan Ali, right, is supposed to be a Muslim. Just to show you that these religions, they are nothing other than false. Right now, he's supposed to be a Muslim. Trump is currently bombing his Muslim brothers and sisters. Guess what? Because he drank the wine of our fornication, he can't say nothing about it. He can't say nothing. Plus, it's in the month of Ramadan too. You know, and he's a Muslim. So hey, the gig is up, you know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, we know what's going on, we see what's going on, and hey, these prophecies rolling like whoa. You know, we got Iran, Russia, and China is aiding Iran with assistance, you know, to weaken America, because there's a plan. You know, Iran can take on the American army, but well, they could weaken it. You know, they could cause bad friendships to happen between America and its allies. You know, because countries such as Dubai and Kuwait and them that put American bases thinking that America will defend them, you know, they taking good hit, right? The missile defense system that was in these countries was moved from there and carried over to Israel. You know, showing you that hey, they ain't got time it will happen. You know, so this gonna break up the whole thing. You know, and these countries gonna come together, just as the scripture says. You know, they're gonna come together and they're gonna fight against America and Israel. They will come together and fight against America and Israel. You know, these are the countries. Are you watching our next news? Because hey, the news right now is every second is a breaking news, a this or that. But some of them, you know, is fake news. Some of them pushing agenda. You know, like BBC and them. You know, them and they're only talking about the destruction that Iran receiving, but them is saying nothing about the destruction that is being received by Israel and these other neighboring countries. You know, they're keeping it quiet. You know, just like America saying it's just 6 soldiers die. You know, we know the number is higher. You know, and Iran look like they're in it for the long run. And yeah, the scripture says that before you go to war, you need to count the cost. If you could really do what we're going to do, you know. So, hey, oil prices is about to raise, food prices is about to raise. You know, we see the Trump pressuring Caribbean countries to stop doing business with Cuba, right? So the Cuban doctors that in Guyana and places like Jamaica, you know, Jamaica kick out the Cubans too, and all is being orchestrated, you know, by Donald Trump. You know, the doctors from Cuba, they're licensed to work in the country was not renewed, so they can pull out. And the same thing happened in Guyana too. You know, Guyana planned to not take doctors from Cuba, you know, because they are being pressured by the United States to don't do business with Cuba. You know, so hey, the world is in chaos. Through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, you know, it is only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse, you know. When they say peace and safety, guess what? Sudden destruction, right? Another scripture that comes to mind is Isaiah. Woe unto thee that go down to Egypt for help. You know, that trusted in chariots and horsemen. Right? So hey, it's only about to get worse. It's only about to get worse. You know. Shalom, shalom. All praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of TMS, Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to you brothers, who's pushing sword in sincerity and in truth. Shalom. Till next time, shalom.